totally was not ready for that. And I had a hot mic for the entire intro. Would you look at that? What's up, YouTube? Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to another live stream. This should be a fun one. I'm high expectations for this KVK. Four Imperiums. I think it was 5. I think the status of Imperiums now is kind of you know, in and out type deal. So yes, the Imperium banner, thumbnail, title, clickbait. You were got. Happy weekend, everyone. Kenny, welcome to the stream. Saw, dude. Bullet Blazer, welcome to the stream. What's up, homie? 960 getting their first loss is nuts. Yeah, it is. I think it proves that numbers are going to beat out strength. Pure raw strength, your numbers will win. As long as it's quality numbers too, because as we're speaking of 1093, in comes Mr. Ray from 1093, who kind of made me eat my own words a little bit too. So touche to you, my friend. We were talking a little bit earlier in their KVK. You know, I think we kind of had speculated like if the G4s were to advance, if they would be able to beat a kingdom like 960. Now, I don't know if the G4s would be able to do it, because again, I believe that you need quality numbers. I don't know if the G4s necessarily had all that. But not 1093 definitely has the quality numbers, and look what happened. So I'm curious if we're going to see a shift in Imperium tactics, I guess. Maybe start to see some of these guys expand to a 2 kingdom alliance, potentially. However, it is going to be a little bit harder to then drop Imperiums, so who knows. But 1093 definitely has the recipe for success. They've been so successful for so long. So we'll see. Nugget, welcome to the stream. 100% well done to 93. It was a fun KVK to watch. 93 will have to downsize for matchmaking. Yeah, I think that's the only issue with being that large. But I think, as you kind of alluded to as well, Nugget, 1 to 2 alliances is definitely the sweet spot. That's what we were kind of striving for in 2581, but just, you know, things that we didn't really want to necessarily have to deal with. With us being a little bit of an older kingdom now, maybe we can pull it off if we get another leadership group in, and we've kind of already started to fluctuate leadership a little bit as well. We're bringing in some new people, kind of working them into our system, and this is going to be a big KVK for us. So I will probably touch on that in another stream. I don't want to make this about 2581. This is going to be about this Four Imperium KVK, featuring a bunch of our friends from 2293. Shout out to Syriax, who's been a member of the channel for a long time. Memento Mori, Yerp, Bullet Blazer, not Bullet Blazer, I'm sorry, Minecraft. Rels also stops in from time to time. So we played with them back-to-back KVK. Sasuke as well, cannot forget. So definitely rooting for those guys over there. We are going to have a north versus south battle here. It looks like nothing was able to get done at the passes, usually as expected. I believe that Earth Camp was able to chunk away some of the flags, but then 486F dropped the defensive fort, which would have prevented any kind of interruption on these line of flags here on the wall. So we are going to get a straight up slug fight on this Kingsland. So going to be very, very interesting to watch this. How was that Imperium line for it was currently 68 million. How low was the Imperium line? Ali, welcome to the stream. It's been 6 months since I quit the game, but I'm still watching you. Thank you, man. I very much appreciate that. Very kind, very kind. So just excuse me here a little bit too. I'm gonna highlight on some of these passes as I kind of talk through. It is about the same time, unfortunately, that I need to run through my farms real quick. So let me just do that. But yeah, we're also going to see Mr. Chisgule in 2293. So although I am rooting for our friends in 2293, it is going to be curious to see Will Chiz lose his second KVK in a matter of weeks? And 3 KVK losses it would be, I think, for him. But 2293 has a pretty good history of winning KVKs. So I am definitely confident in them. Don't let those remarks on you know, questioning if Chiz is going to lose, because he is in the kingdom that we are rooting for. We are rooting for both north camps, obviously. 2934 is a potential landing spot for me, I'm hoping. So I've reached out to them. I know they have obviously Kingsland going on right now, and they have level 7 passes and all that stuff. So I have sent a message to their recruiter. I will follow up, but 2975 and 2934 are some of those kingdoms that I am looking to migrate to. Delumo, it is very familiar, yes. Why do I feel like you were in our kingdom? Why do I feel like Delumo was in our kingdom before? I've been saying Nancy 50 gold heads, and I have all the Cav blueprints I want for new Cav set. There you go. Gonna leave until we get you into the Hall of Fame for 20. Look. Shout out to Bong and Skins and all them, but I honestly was a little tilted when I saw the Hall of Fame recipients, especially Bullets, because I mean, majority of the people knew that he was migrating that account out. So for me to not even get a top 3 nomination spot, I was definitely feeling some kind of way. You were in 2581, that's why I okay, I do remember the name. Thank you, Kenny. I have some kind of whatchamacallit, feelings of who did vote for me, so I appreciate you, my friend. Curious as to how 3035 does. I don't really know too much about them, to be honest. Let's go take a look over here. I think we have passes opening in 6 minutes, so I can kind of do that while I'm trying to multitask on these farms. So I'm thinking then that this 35MW is going to be their main alliance. Yes, it is. Ooh, they have 4 KVK wins. Oh, is this another potential landing spot for me? 4 KVK wins. They're all spread out right now, it looks. Potentially some over here as well. Probably main alliance is going to be over here. They're going to use a 35MU or MR. MW. To hop over 35RW. Let's see. Pretty bulky. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, I think as anyone would look for, you're looking for KVK success, obviously, and then probably more importantly to me is Osiris League potentiality. Two for me, 1 for... I didn't get all 3. How dare you? Morningstar is still playing. He's playing under kind of a shared account. All right, so I guess we're gonna highlight also 3035 as well in this KVK to kind of keep an eye on. It is going to be a fun one, guys. For this, I believe they are going to have 3 chances in these first few days. They're gonna have 2 days full of Kingsland for the last tide. So in Tides of War KVK, you're going to have access to alliance directives, some very strong buffs that you can use for your kingdom. Most notably is going to be the Alliance Arrow Tower and also Banner of Peace. Alliance Arrow Tower is going, you'll see those really quickly, I believe. So you'll see those, and then Banner of Pieces, which is going to prevent a flag from being attacked for 3 hours. So it's going to be, they have 3 chances to use those buffs, I believe, when I was chatting with Syriax the other day on stream. So whereas we only had the 1 opportunity, you're going to see quite a lot of arrow towers. It's going to get a little nuts. It's going to get a little nuts for them. .254 actually won their KVK. Oh damn! Look at that! Look at that! Yips. I think it's just the timing on the Chronicles, Kenny. Yeah, I'm not sure either, to be honest. I actually have no idea, but yeah, the fact that they're going to be able to use 3 Alliance Arrow Towers in these first 2 days of fighting, it gives me anxiety thinking about it. Who do we want to watch on pass openings, guys? We want to do 2293. We want to watch Earth Camp, Fire Camp, or Wind Camp. I don't think I want to watch Water, because I think those 3 camps are going to have the more notable names that we're looking for. I'll let you decide. 2293 it is. Kenny with the quick fingers. Let's see. I think they actually might be up here. SK is their secondary alliance, and SIP is their main. Looks like they're getting the rage engine started going already. There's Mori and Syriax on his sub. Yeah, majority of the forces are going to be here. Oh, on a cycle. I'll cycle up. Trying to also do my farms. Trying to be a good free-to-play. Embrace my inner free-to-play. Oh, damn, they're going already. Oh, damn, okay. All right, SIP is halfway done. Or we say Earth Camp. Oh, man, the lag. Oh, man, the lag. Halfway done for Wind Camp. The lag is definitely real. Halfway done. I think Earth might be in the lead right now. Fire looking pretty good. Yeah, I think Earth is probably in that lead right now. The one thing that I noticed too on this, for anyone that is going to be doing like organizing these, and also with your armaments, guys, if you're a whale, don't get rid of the barb damage ones. I just like realized this the other day. I'm like, because we got outbeat a few times on these passes, and the barb damage could be huge for some of these pass swarms. So do not get rid of your barb damage if you are a designated swarmer. And Wind Camp is probably the first ones through. Let's see. Up. Same timing. Same timing here. Damn, the lag is not treating us well. Imperium. All right, here we go. Probably going for the mountain hop. Flags are down. 2 flags down for Wind Camp. 2 flags down for Earth. Let's see who can complete them first. Let me clear all of my markers. Let's see, on the other side we have Fire Camp through. Water Camp is delayed. They have not gotten a flag down yet. They do have 2 flags down in the south though. They are not going for the mountain. Can they? They could definitely get the mountain jump there. Interesting. Interesting, not going for the mountain jump. All right, let's see who wins the first open field battles. Ooh, Fire Camp with a nice random teleport. Any others? Any others? Fire Camp with a very nice random teleport, a little bit of a low power, so he might have to be careful there. That is a potential swarm candidate, I would like to say. Definitely high potential for being swarmed at 77 million power in an Imperium KVK. Come on, Dan, get through your farms. Okay, he's gone. Oh, is there another friend? Emenike. He was an old 20, was it 2492? Forget Syriax's old kingdom. Very nice teleport here. That is also a little sus. 89 million. He might be able to hold out, but I think he's got a decently oldish account. He might have a garrison in there. Start poking away at some people. Another random teleport over here for fire camp. A very nice random teleport over here to help starting to deter some of the wind camp forces. Flags being built slowly, 6 hours on that first flag for Earth. No one in the flags yet for wind camp. That can change though, guys. All passes are captured. See, very nice forces for both camps. Nice random TP here for fire. That is probably going to be a pretty good disruption. He's going to have to tank quite a lot. He's got another one of his buddies up here, but this is going to be a nice disruption. He's going to be able to keep going in and out. So that is very, very disruptive. That's a nice random teleport there for fire camp. Then we have another one here for fire, the 239 million power player, and it looks like there's already some action. GOT is fire. No, GOT is fire. Where did those guys come from that they're fighting already and clearing out? Oh, another city over here. Come on, lag. There we go. That is a water camp. Water camp, 99 million power player. Nice randoms bite for both sides right now. Going back over to SIP. I gotta just save those flags over there. I gotta be careful too. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come there we go. There we go. Three minutes on the first Earth Camp flag. 5 minutes on the wind camp flag. So it looks like Earth is going to get the first flag down. Most likely not going to be able to get the swarm, unfortunately. So we cycle through some farms real quick, and it looks like there's some very laggy fighting. Definitely do not want to be a part of that. Oh. 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 Everyone's disappearing. Oh, God. All right, I think we'll go dot mode. Definitely seeing some sad faces starting for wind camp. Wow, it is extreme. If it's this laggy for me watching, I can only imagine how laggy it is for those guys on the field. Bro, why is this lady telling me about troops and training and stuff? No. Oh, also, for anyone who didn't notice, huge, massive respects to Akira Toriyama. Passed away yesterday. Creator of the Dragon Ball manga. I think that was, if it was not for Dragon Ball Z, which came from Dragon Ball, definitely wouldn't be as into anime, or if at all. So huge influence on the whole manga anime community. Respects and condolences to him and his family. A legend, a goat. So just wanted to pay a little bit of respects to him. For those who are new to my channel and don't know, I'm a very big anime guy, so you know, had to pay those respects. I did, yes. I wanted to do another watch through, Kenny, because I was having mixed emotions about it. I watched a review which kind of stopped me from giving it another watch through, which I probably will as soon as the thoughts from that review are kind of out of my head. There's some things I like about it. I'm not trying to be overly critical because like you said, I love that story too. The whole, it is just such a beautifully written show. And I'm not trying to be too critical because it was better than the the movie. With the movie just changed everything, you know, like his name was Ong, and oh my gosh, they can create fire from nothing, is like some of the key moments that stuck out for me, and I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. So they definitely stuck to the story a little bit more. I think main criticisms is that we're gonna talk about the movie. Main criticisms is that it was too rushed. It was way too rushed. I mean, you're trying to fit about 20 episodes into an 8-episode slot on Netflix. It's renewed for seasons 2 and 3. I would really like them for the, just take your time, please. Is this an, oh, a barbarian incursion pops up in the middle of the field. I really would just like for them to just take their time with it. Give us like 12 episodes. There was too much that was mixed up in it. I know 8 to 10 episodes, but they gotta expand on it, or just try not to bunch so much stuff into the series. But we'll see. I mean, I gotta give it another watch too, because again, like I said, there was certain things that I did like about it, you know, and they did try to hold true to the story as much as possible. It was so crowded in some of those episodes. All right, I'm almost done with my farm, so I can give full attention to this KVK. Looks like a decent amount of Earth Camp is getting cleared out. 1 flag down for Wind Camp, 2 flags down for Earth, or completed, I should say. And now 94 XP, part of Earth Camp, is starting to expand out. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other side of the map. Yet, Water not opting for the mountain hop, which is curious. But I think in doing so, you probably get a little bit better position on Kingsland, on the Zig. Very questionable move there, or unless they just want to make sure that these are actually secure. I think maybe they'll take the little bit of a smaller front up here just to ensure that they you know, that they get these flags built appropriately without any delays. Although a huge, massive, sad face march going for Water Camp. It looks like Fire is really handling that as they pushed up quite far. That is a very extended push from Fire Camp, and you can see there is tons of sad faces going for Water Camp. So it looks like advantages in these first murder balls is going to go to Fire Camp, and I think on the other side is going to be pretty even for Wind and Earth. Yeah, they're looking kind of stalemated a little bit. It's looking like Earth Camp is losing more and more as the time is kind of going on, but those could also be some of the lower marches that potentially I missed because I was doing my farms. Speaking of farms, I got one more to do, so let's do that, and then we got full attention on this Kingsland. One of the reasons I prefer TV series over movies, because they're able to do so much more. I think it was absolutely ridiculous to try and do Avatar in a movie theme. Like I said, it's 20 episodes or so, and you're trying to squeeze that into an hour, you know, 2-hour movie. I don't even think the movie was 2 hours long, to be honest. All right, farms are done. It looks like Earth is getting pushed a little bit here, a little bit. We are going to start seeing some territory fights. Yes. Oh no, I was mistaken. I misspoke when I said, oh no, that is 35 flag. Take a Harry Potter as a TV series. Well, yeah, there was some, when I was streaming the other day, there was some conflict on that one. But from what I've heard, I've never read the books, but from what I've heard on the books, the books definitely have a lot more detail and kind of, I guess just detail to it. So, yeah, I'm curious to see what it is going to look like. I'm not opposed to it. I think as long as they get the castings right. I think the only thing with the Harry Potter series is that it seems a little too soon. Like what 2012 was the last movie. Like it's only been 12 years. I think the movies are, oh, they are swarming that flag. Damn, wind camp. Okay. So much out of the fourth movie from the book. Fourth movie was Goblet of Fire. No. Yes, it was Goblet of Fire. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. See, like I said, I've never read the book, so I'm curious to see. Ooh, they're going for another flag swarm here. They're most likely going to get this swarm too. 3 minutes left on that flag. Yeah, that flag's going down, especially with the double C in the flag. See, like I like Harry Potter. I'm just not a super fan. And I feel like at least like the women that I have known who are like, oh, you don't like Harry Potter. I'm like, I don't know why you're saying that. I'm like, I've said time and time again that I like Harry Potter. I'm a fan of it. I'm just not a super fan. And that is translated for some reason that I don't like it. So huge flag swarm here. This could give Wind Camp a little bit of better positioning on Earth Camp. Looks like Earth Camp is going to have to maybe play it a little bit safer now, unless they can get their open field presence back, which is a little suspect right now. I think that they probably should have a secondary ball. I know that they've usually been pretty good about doing so. So I grew up, I remember as a kid reading the books before movies came out. Staying in line for the third book. Damn. Okay, yeah, you are a super fan. I feel that. That's kind of how similar thoughts. There's Chiz. Chiz is on the field, everyone. Chiz is on the field. Kind of how I am with well, Star Wars, but I kind of didn't grow into like that super fandom that some of those guys have with reading the novels and whatnot. Damn, this presence from Wind is massive right now. Where is Earth Camp? Where is their why? I'm very uncharacteristic of them, I feel like right now. Fire Camp looking with a very, very big advantage right now on territory. Water Camp kind of recovering a bit. 2 minutes on a Fire Camp flag, 16 minutes on this Water Camp flag. I think we might be able to expect that to get swarmed down, as Fire Camp is going to keep roaring across this to touch the Zig in about 5 flags. No arrow towers or banner of pieces just yet. Although, is it 5 flags? 1, 2, 4 to 5. The Water Camp looks a little bit closer to touching the Zig, although 10 minutes, no bueno. Get those guys in the flags. 4 minutes on that flag. Wind Camp extending up a little bit slower from the south. One minute on this flag. Oof. Earth. I mean, Wind nudging out a territory advantage early against Earth Camp. Earth camp looking a little scattered right now, kind of looking similar to how our Kingsland opened as we were positioned as Wind camp fighting Earth camp. It honestly is looking a little similar in terms of what those opening moves kind of look like. One minute for the flag on Earth camp up top, 40 seconds for the Wind camp flag below it. Wind camp having some nice presence with some random teleports over here. Earth camp has to collect themselves. It's getting a little sloppy. But it did also look a little sloppy for Earth camp when we were fighting too territory-wise, and they were able to kind of recover. I think these are going to play a big part over here as well as these territories start to come down. K2934PX, it's them. SIP coming down on their flag line, SK coming down on their flag line, and then 94 with their secondary alliance here. Flag swarm. Oh, nice banner of peace. Okay. Good banner of peace call right there. Although it might be a little early. That might be a little early. But they did prevent the flag swarm with banner of peace on this flag. Are they going to regret that decision? 2 minutes on that flag. 2 minutes on that flag. Ah, that might have been a bad play. That might have been a bad play. This... can't get attacked, but this one's going to get swarmed down, and they're going to get pretty much cut off from their own within their own camp. And fire camp, yeah, is going to beat them out on that flag. That's a tough one right there. That was a hasty banner of peace, I think. A little lag right now. Minute 28 on that flag. A minute 20. Oof, that's gonna be close. They actually might be able to get it. Yeah, I think they'll get it. I think they'll get it. Actually, it should be good. It's just gonna be a race to build the next flag. $33 seconds. 47 seconds. Okay. Flag will be completed. They will be able to drop another flag. How long on this one for wind water camp? 21 seconds. So they will be able to drop their extra flag there. However, minute 53 on the fire flag, which is going to be about a tick or two. Yeah, it's about 2 ticks on a flag ahead of water camp in total on a race to the Zig. There we go. Flag is done. Banner of peace did its job. Well done. Well played. Well played. Oh no, guys. Guys, you're wasting crystals. Oh. They're gonna drop a flag here now. Yep. Oh, another one. Another one. Oh, they're gonna swarm it. They're 2 flags down. What a waste from LETS. Oh, that banner peace move is not looking that good now. You just wasted 2 flags in Kingsland because you did not have a garrison ready. Oh, they're gonna get another one. Oh my gosh, they're gonna get another one. 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 Oh my god, 3 flags down in Kingsland. 3 wasted flags in Kingsland is huge. Huge. Oh, bro, what the heck was that? Oh. Look, it's definitely a race. It's definitely a race. I know that they want to put the flags down, but yeah, you got to have some kind of field presence, or at least have a garrison captain ready. I'm going to, like, I could put a flag down here. Oh, huge mistakes from LETS. I want to say that's probably about 300k crystals they just wasted right there, roughly. And I want to say entering Kingsland, I want to, top of my head, maybe you're gonna have 30 to 40 flags. It's kind of huge. 3, and that might even be pretty generous. 30 to 40 flags in Kingsland. Wow, huge mistakes from Water Camp. And then they got a flag here. Okay, flag is still pushing out. Looks like LETS is going to get stopped here. I can't imagine they're going to be able to squeeze a flag in here. So it looks like they're going to have to rely on using the territory of W34, or even if this is the same kingdom. Let's see if LETS is the same kingdom as the kingdom pushing up onto the Zig here, 2133. If it is, then it might be a little bit able to save themselves. It is still 486, so they're going to have to shuffle, probably shuffle some players over here rather quickly. They did do a very good job of getting a build team on these flags, though, I gotta say, because they are pretty much touching the Zig at this point. Pretty much touching the Zig. Fire Camp is still going to need another flag or 2. Oh my, none of my flags are loading right now. 5 minutes, and then they still have another 2 flags. Great sprint up here from Water Camp. That might just save them from some of these mistakes, or this mistake that was made to try and force a flag in here. I want to say now they can probably drop the flag if it has not gotten dropped yet. One flag burning. Don't think they're going for a flag build over there. Let's jump back over to the east side. Well, looks like Earth was able to start nudging out some flags to get back ahead in the flag race. None of my flags are loading right now, so just have some patience. There's one flag down for Earth Camp. Cannot see. Up there's another flag for Earth. 10 minutes on the Earth flag. Still nothing on this wind flag. Jesus, I'm all mixed up on my camps. And Earth flag is not building just yet. Now it is. So map updates, here we go. I think Fire Camp's actually doing a pretty good job sprinting down as well. They're about a flag or 2 away with 2 alliances. Water Camp is only going to have 1 alliance touching this Zig, so Fire Camp is still in the better position. In total, I want to say right now it's looking like Fire Camp is probably going to push Water out relatively easily, quickly. Wind Camp a little bit behind on the flags going up to the Zig, but they actually are going to probably touch. And they got to get around those mountains. I like the pass design on Tides of War, because you get a lot of these diagonals, and then within those diagonals, like if you wanted to, you can drop a fort in here and start building out. Like, say if you're running low on crystals, we actually had to do that because we had the Fame fort here and we just could not hold these flags. So we were able to have the Lame flag in between this nook and able to use that as a second line to bring Lame, our secondary alliance, into the fold. That's silly. Gorgo Charles on the wall against an Asher and probably Henry. Asher Nevsky. I've been seeing that combo a lot. They were using that on the pass the other day too. They're using Nevsky Asher. Kind of reverse that pairing a little bit. Getting swarms on the... See if we can get a report. You're not going to... Yeah, I was going to say, you're not going to zero this player unless you're able to chain the rally. Or just keep swarming, but even then it's going to be quite hard. No deads yet. Don't think there's going to be any deads. Yeah, you're going to have to keep swarming or rally. That's painful. 20k on the swarm. Oof. Oh, yeah, that was a silly rally. It did take a little bit of deads, actually. It took like 20k deads or so. It would be quite painful though to keep following that up with rally with swarms on that. It's probably actually gonna get ported away in about 18 seconds. Fire camp now has touched the zig. Water camp has touched the zig. Water camp just getting totally outpaced here though. Look, oh, they did get that one little flag down. They got the flag down and the burns on fire camp. Very impressive. Any other burns going on? Fire camp is burning. I don't think it's really anything to worry about. They're probably just letting those go for a little bit, not putting too much priority on them. Water camp does have some burns going on their end as well. And water camp is pretty much going to be kind of stuck now on this zig and not having, I must say, really good teleport positioning at all on this area. Tommy, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Not really having any good teleport space on that. That is huge. That is crucial. That is not good for water camp by any means. I can't imagine these fights going on too long over here. It's not looking very good. There's just so much more teleport space for fire camp over there. That's very not ideal. The sprint for Earth and Wind continues just about the same. Earth does have a tick. It is top versus bottom. Yes, Kenny. Earth does have a tick advantage going into the Zig. These guys are building so much slower than at least from these most western passes, or eastern passes I should say. But coming down, you have fire touching the Zig from the north. Earth is going to be touching the Zig in one more flag from the north. From the south, water has touched Zig, and Earth looks like they're not prioritizing these flags anymore, which is an interesting play. I don't see any flags out. There is flags down. I'm mistaken. There are flags down. I was definitely mistaken. And then Wind Camp is going to touch Zig in. They've pretty much touched it already. They have touched it with 35 RW. And then over here, NGU coming up slowly. Oof. SK slowly getting through, maneuvering the mountains. Arrow tower being built. This is exactly what we did in our KVK. This arrow tower is essentially going to push Mori and Legend Poo off of these flags, making this a little bit more susceptible. And this flag is already at 75% health, so I would assume that these are going to be priority flags for Wind Camp. Moving up north a little bit, we have, this looks so similar to this looks so similar to our KVK. Oh my gosh. Just a little bit more north, you're gonna have some open field fighting from Earth and Wind Camp. No flags touching there. There is one here, but it does not look like there is a rally or anything. It does not look like it's in danger just yet. And then just lateral flags, these guys trying to get across and to the Zig. I think you'll probably see Earth Camp starting to come down a little bit. I'm a little surprised that you have SIP hidden as well as you do back here. I'm hoping that they can unleash 2293 to come down here, but it does not look so. So it looks like a majority of the fighting is going to be done through 94 XP. Probably nothing going to happen over here. It looks like these are pretty well fortified on both ends. I don't think anyone's going to try anything sneaky from this end, although flags could start burning for water camp over here. These cities might be blocking it though, but it's worth a try. Might as well get a burn on the cities if you're able to. Going back over to the fire and water side. 2934 and fire just have such an advantage right now on this territory game. I love how there's this little no man's land of just who's gonna make the first move. Flag burning for water. This flag is probably going to go down relatively quickly. I can't imagine they hold this flag for very long. especially with an enormous amount of fire camp open field. I'm gonna do a little poll action, maybe. I did mean to do poll in the beginning, but I forgot. Damn, 94 just all over. So they're gonna be doing majority of their fighting Earth Camp from 94. It is looking like the northern allies are definitely in a better position right now, controlling, I want to say, a majority of the surface of the Zig at the moment. Earth is going to continue to push down. There's definitely going to be some territory fights starting very soon. You'll see everything kind of stabilize. You'll see maybe 2 to 3 points that they are attacking. This is going to be crucial over here for wind, I think, to start cutting up. We've got a swarm on a Jan Hera flag. It's the arrow tower that is trying to be built. I don't believe, though, that even since this flag is already built, I don't think there's anything stopping it from becoming an arrow tower. And you can see some of Earth Camp pulling off of that swarm now. Wow, quite the push up here from Wind Camp. Wow, what a push up to clear the field. I'm telling you, I'm getting deja vu. This is like watching, it's literally like watching our KVK that just concluded a few weeks ago. Mr. Chisgule. Seconds on that flag. This flag is done. Surprised there was no try and swarm on that. We see the first appearance from our new ranged commander. I forget his name. Let me go to my sub account. Thank God I have that up. First appearance from Mr. Cordoba. Five seconds left on this flag. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. So it looks like, and then maybe a little bit of flag stack starting here. Ooh, who's gonna make the first move? Yep, that's what I was expecting. Maybe that, and then one more flag here to fill this last little bit of territory. And then I think you can kind of say, let the games begin. Do one more right here. Fill in this last little bit of space without touching. It's actually looking quite even at this point. Water camp is going to need rescuing very soon. Oof. Oof. They got to put, if they're going to use banner of peace on this flag, then everything that they have has got to go to this flag to prevent it from burning, because then you're kind of wasting a banner of peace again. But I don't think I've seen any banner of peace or arrow towers from Fireside just yet. So even if they use banner of peace here, I would expect probably some arrow towers starting to appear for Fire Camp, especially on some of these flags that are touching the zig. I'm still very curious here, who's going to make the first move? Who is going to come in and start trying to piece away at each other over here, if they do decide to at all? Very even looking so far. .11 seconds there, minute 31 there. Is there another flag they can squeeze in here? Probably wouldn't be worth it. I'm gonna stream snipe Chiz to see where the action is going down. So if I was, let's say, Earth and Fire, because that's the sides that I'm rooting for, I think they're doing a good job right now. I don't know where exactly I would go and to prioritize. They got a pretty good position over here on the zig already. Banner of Peace has been used on Earth Camp's side, so this flag cannot be attacked, although I guess the main thing that this, oh, there's the flag. There we go. That's why. Okay, so I was going to say the main thing that's going to deter is a flag getting planted here, but it looks like that flag has already been planted. And then also kind of deters a flag plant from the right side as well. So for 3 hours, those flags are going to be pretty useless, which is going to kind of, I like that move a lot, because what that is doing is it's dictating. You're dictating the next move to your opponent. When I play basketball, that was like my main sport growing up. When I'm on offense, they always say on defense, dictate to your the person you're defending as to what their next move is. I take that same approach on offense as well. I'm going to push, and I'm going to make moves that are going to force that I'm going to be controlling the narrative of what's going on. So I really like that move from a standpoint of Earth Camp is dictating the pace and the tempo of where they want this Kingsland to go. And then we see an arrow tower and a banner of peace from Wind Camp. So a response to the first banner of peace dropped from Earth Camp, and Wind Camp just says, well, we're going to drop it too, and we're going to make it an arrow tower. So Very interesting moves being played there. So with that being said, for 3 hours, this entire area right here is going to be irrelevant. So we're going to shift all of our attention most likely over here onto some of these flags, as I'm seeing in stream sniping Chiz right now. We're gonna have an infantry mixed flag over here, as well as an infantry flag down here, potentially with some Gorgos, some Gorgo Attilas. We shall see. Peaky, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Banner of Peace has been used by Earth Kingdom as well up top. So 94 XP has used Banner of Peace, as well as 94 XD. So who's this again? So 1694 has now used both of their banner pieces. I believe that is going to allow them with 2 more left in these next few days of Kingsland. I don't believe any have been used for 2293. Now that's an arrow tower for 35 RW, and then in the same token 35 MW has also used another arrow tower. So Kingdom 3035 cannot use any more arrow towers for, I believe, 12 hours or so. Chiz is in Earth Camp. Yeah, he's still in 2293. He's chilling up here somewhere. I think he's right over here. Yeah. Let's go take a look over on the other side. It doesn't look like any progress really being made. No one's made the first move on this little no man's land between fire and water. However, there is a banner of peace active here. Is there any arrow towers live for fire camp right now? It does not look like it. I don't think they're going to need it, honestly. You can already see a flag stack being placed by water camp. Oh, we got a rally in going down. There is actually an arrow tower down for water camp. There's another arrow tower down, so they're trying to relieve some pressure over here and not get pushed onto this flag and allow a little bit of a better hive to set up. This is a pretty large area that is effectively 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cities that this arrow tower is going to deter. Let's see where this rally is going. We have an Asher Zhuge Liang rally going onto a water camp flag with tons of fire field control. 649. See, 649, 632. This flag is definitely going down. Oh, shit. Oh, and then we also have a infantry rally, I want to say, going. There's going to be a swarm on this flag very soon. Asher rally that is not full and is probably going to get swarmed. Okay, let's go to those chords. 649, 632. Can't see the white numbers on the swarmers. It is 2900, 2800. So it is a healthy swarm. Healthy swarm doing work on the flag. That flag is going to pop any second now. You got 2500. They are reinforcing it. 30,000, 3,400, 1,200. And there goes the flag. Tick, 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 tick. They're holding and swarming the rally. Oh my goodness. Can they hold the flag? Nope. There goes the flag. Okay, over to the next flag. Kenny, thank you very much. Flag is burning already for Earth Camp. I missed it. Banner of Peace for wind. Did I call that out already? I think I did call that out. Ooh, interesting. I would say, ooh, this would have been so nice. This would have been a prime spot to use the arrow tower. I think that might be a missed opportunity from Wind Camp. That might be a missed opportunity. That would have been perfect to use an arrow tower here with Banner of Peace. That would have been huge, actually. Oh, we have a swarm going down on the arrow tower. Rally from 2293, followed with the swarm. Swarm is looking pretty healthy. That flag is going to pop. So they got the first burn on the arrow tower flag. That is going to look to probably be a priority for them. Arrow tower is going to be complete in 3.5 minutes. So once that happens, bye-bye Mori. Bye-bye Etabler. Bye-bye Rothkar. I think a very, very missed opportunity from 35 MW on using the arrow tower here. I think you could have, I mean, since this flag was burning already, I don't think you needed to rush it necessarily, and could have probably just went with a Banner of Peace on your own. But I think this play over here with a Banner of Peace and a flag tower would have been massive. It would have been massive. I'm looking for an arrow tower in response from 35. From 94, I'm sorry. From Earth Camp. I don't think Earth Camp has any down. Probably might expect one over here. If they can position potentially another flag right here and hold that flag and enact Banner of Peace and Arrow Tower, huge chunks taken out right here. Flag looking susceptible over here. There is a 94 XD flag burning, so Earth Camp taking some burns right now, taking 2. This is actually a crucial burn right there, and a kind of prioritized burn on this end, while Wind Camp is burning on their arrow tower flag on the mountain hop location. Banner pieces both being used down here, so this is still going to be stalemated down at this point. You can see all of the gears spinning within the leadership mines right here. Thinking about where to use their next chess pieces. I think what you need to do at some point here is you got to let SIP in. You got to start utilizing some more of these arrow towers and Banner of Pieces, because you have quite a few being used on Wind Camp side, and I think where you're going to be using those is going to kind of at least give you an edge. They don't mean that you're going to win a zone or win Kingsland, but these things are going to have multiple uses on them for these kingdoms. Flipping back over to the fire and water side. They had a Banner of Peace down here now. Fire and water side still looking pretty good. They do have an arrow tower being built here. I think I may have missed that call, but Banner of Peace on that. Looks like that will hold and finish and complete. So you're going to have a pretty nice arrow tower here that is going to chunk off a large majority of these cities on this flag here to secure a little bit more of a safe zig control. These flags with not much territory are definitely susceptible. I think you might see Swarm coming here. No, this is GOT. GOT is Fire Camp. Half health on a water camp flag. Here is the other arrow tower from water camp. So water camp in total has 2 arrow towers from 2 separate alliances from their kingdoms. So each kingdom is going to have 1 more arrow tower left, due to the fact that they have 4 alliances, 2 each in Kingsland. Actually, no, I misspoke. Oof. Water camp also is at a... Nope, they're not at disadvantage. I lied. So water camp with 3 alliances in Kingsland, fire camp with 3, earth camp with 4, and wind camp with 3. This 4th alliance might turn to be pretty big move. That definitely helped us of having that 1 extra alliance in Kingsland. And early too. I'll say that too. Or an early alliance in Kingsland. Mr. Barney Rubble. Swarm on a flag. Swarm on a flag. Earth Camp feeling the heat right now. Did I get a report from that? Nope. That flag is going to pop any second now. Also, too, just keep in mind with Tides of War, these garrison captains are not dying. I believe that is still the case. I forgot to confirm that with Syriacs, but I do believe that these garrisons are not dying. Flags burning all around for Earth Camp. Is the curse of Chisgule real? Is he going to lose his second KVK in a matter of weeks? Oh man. Oh man. Y'all heard of the Drake curse? Man, I think that the Chisgule curse is just as real. For any of you sports fans out there, whenever Drake bets on someone, it always goes the opposite way. I.e. that Francis Ngannou knockout last night, or getting knocked out, I should say, the Anthony Joshua knockout. I think Drake had, like, I saw on Instagram, $680,000 on Ngannou to win that fight. Nope, he got slept. Wind Camp rally on another Earth flag. Oh boy. See, it looks like there's probably, nope, there's not gonna be another one here. Chiz, get down there, dude. He was in a boxing match. Yeah, he got knocked out by Anthony Joshua. A fucking weird knockout too, dude. Like, Anthony Joshua, like, loaded up. It was like a falcon punch, and just, it was, I don't know how Ngannou didn't see it coming, but yeah, Ngannou got folded. Another flag burning from Earth Camp. Earth Camp's really got to stabilize here. They are burning on quite a lot of flags. GG's to Mr. Mori over here. Ooh, with the follow-up swarm with an Alex in the flag. Always got to love those follow-up swarms. I'm out of touch with it too. Yeah, he came back. So this is just for me, like, refreshing myself from some of the posts that I saw from the fight and from the knockout, the subsequent knockout. He entered boxing a few months ago and won his first fight. I can't remember who it was, but it was, I think, a somewhat notable name. And then he just goes right on up and fights Anthony Joshua, and yeah, gets slept. He went from UFC, and then I think he joined like another one of those secondary UFCs, or I guess MMA companies, I guess you call it, or leagues. I think he maybe did like a fight or two, and then he kind of is transitioning to boxing. Yeah, Tyson coming to fight. I hope he knocks him out. There is a content creator boxing league though that I'm curious. Am I large enough of a content creator to join this boxing league? I would love to fight some nerds. I hope so. I hope he does. They made a good point on ESPN radio yesterday. You gotta hope that it doesn't go past 3 rounds. Because Tyson, I didn't watch any of these fights, but this is purely what they said. Tyson was notorious for after 3rd round, he just never really had the juice to continue going. So I mean, what is this world coming to? Freaking Jake Paul fighting. Can you imagine if Jake Paul wins? That's such a bad look for boxing, I feel like, which already has a very bad look. Damn, Syriac's holding king. Okay, my guy. Okay, guy, I see you. Jake. Logan is in the WWE now. Hey man, when you got money, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Oh, this flag tower is so wasted. Good counter from Earth Camp to use that banner piece to kind of counteract what that arrow tower was supposed to do. Earth is really taking a beating right now. Good banner of peace here. That prevents water from going anywhere. So this is landlocked now. We aren't going to see any movement, especially on this one. It's not susceptible with a swarm on the flag. Okay, there you go, water. I see you. See you, water camp. This is going to get landlocked. This is pretty much locked up. You aren't going to see fire get pushed back anymore. They're going to have the mountain to kind of protect them. That was brilliant. Actually, brilliant territory play here. To allow the mountain to pretty much cover this back end of the flags here, and also just using banner of peace so they cannot extend up on past this point anymore, unless they're able to get this flag down and sneak a flag in, but I doubt it. I don't think water's gonna have the presence to do that. I'm kind of getting the notion that fire wants to kind of take the slow route on this. Like I think probably because they're Imperium too, they're kind of taking the slow route of trying to burn some of these things out, maybe take on some rallies, so that way they can drop Imperium, because I mean, they are burning here, but they're not pushing the narrative like down onto this middle portion when they have a significant territory advantage, I think, when it comes to TP space. So they can easily push down over here, at least onto this flag. But they might be taking the slow approach of maybe just getting this one alliance out of Kingsland first, and then moving on and kind of, you know, cutting through behind, as opposed to creating a few more fronts as well. So a little strategic play there to limit the amount of fronts that they are going to have to fight on, especially since they're pretty much controlling this in its entirety. These flags repairing really meant nothing to the grand scheme of the situation. So everything burning for water, everything burning for earth. Oof. Oh. Is Chiz fighting on a delay? He is. Big, massive murder ball forming for Wind Camp. Maybe 3035. I'm gonna have to reach out to him. I'm liking what I'm seeing over here. Liking what I'm seeing from 3035. I don't think I've seen them in the Osiris League rankings though. Or maybe they were too young of a kingdom last time. They didn't place top 32 last Osiris League. I wonder how they're going to do this time around. Don't know if they're really Osiris League oriented. It doesn't look like they have a lot of the fat players that you kind of want to see. Could be mistaken though. Gotta wait for Hall of Fame. No, I'm most likely here for at least one more KVK. I think if I do, ooh, the ball is moving. The ball is moving. If I do migrate, maybe it's mid KVK. If anything, I gotta see. A lot of it's gonna ride on OL. Like if I can sneak onto an OL roster during that break phase, or like even before OL registration actually starts, which is in like 6 days. So I don't see it happening. Then I'll move, but if I don't, then I'm chilling. That murder ball is tiny compared to 3035. Oh my god. That decent size actually. Stay with me, no leaving. Need to move on. Bigger kingdom, bigger imperium, better for YouTube channel. It is sad reality, but it is true. Sad reality, but it is true, my friends. When you got more people watching Heroic Anthem KVKs than a new Tides of War, conceded they can't leave ever to this Hall of Fame. It's fine, it's fine. My name's already etched into the kingdom. Like if you go into the king list, I think it was MIB that was the first king, but I am etched into the kingdom already anyway. Kings, let's see, curious. Yeah, I gave, oh damn. I gave MIB first king. I didn't touch king until like another month. Or like hold it when the capture happened. Bullet, what's up, man? Don't care. Hall of Fame. Who did that conclude anyway? It did, right? Was it Bong? Oh no. Wait, it did conclude. Oh shoot. Bong was winning, right? Oh, does it pick all three? Does it give you all? Oh, so it's just all three of them. Bro, I'm even more tilted now. You, man, people in the kingdom are, y'all are stupid. Not you, Kenny. Y'all are stupid. You voted for a guy who left the kingdom. ever consider doing a jumper than using that account? Oh, I'm so sorry, Bullet. I missed your comment before to reply to it. I don't think that account is cooked. It definitely needs a little bit. It's a little bit worse than the first account than you showed me though, because I think at least the first account had 2 sets of commanders, whereas that one really only has 1, and there's no troops on it at all. I didn't realize it was all 3. Wow, I'm even more tilted on that Hall of Fame thingy, to be honest. Really stupid. Like, people even realize that that account was piloted for the KVK. Like, I understand that's still doing your thing for the kingdom, but like, it wasn't just I'm not gonna get into it. Oh, how the memories fade quickly. 70% of the kingdom wouldn't be here if it wasn't for... But it's all good. It's all good. Bullets deserved it. No shade at Bullets either, or anyone piloting the account. All the shade at the people who voted for that account. Like, Jesus Christ, guys. Holy shit. I love you too, brother. Nevsky, Huo, Joan, Saladin. Nah. You would do instead Huo, Joan, and Nevsky, Saladin. Joan Saladin's not going to give you much damage. I would do Huo, Joan, Nevsky, Saladin. T4 is fine, man. As long as you have the tech and some decent gear, T4 is fine. Most of these KVKs I run, I'm running mixed T5 and mixed T4. This was probably the one KVK where I used, actually I lied. The KVK after my Zenith push where I was like 104 million power, that is when I used a lot of T5, but I didn't really have the resources to supplement the fighting that I was doing. And then also maybe tad bit in my KVK2 when I went back to 2581. But I mainly run mixed troops. Gear can be fixed rather quickly. It's just the thing that's going to take time is iconic crystals. I don't know why people complain about mats, to be honest, either. I get mats relatively quickly. I don't know why. Maybe it's my VIP, to be honest, too. So close to VIP 18. Cav is next cycle of commanders to come out. Yes. And also, yes, next cycle of commanders to come out. Wait. Because next MGE is infantry, which I really want to spin the wheel for Luce, but I'm in the process. I'm saving everything for the next cabs, even though I should be good, but I need around 240k crystals for all 3 of those wheels. Damn, what is going on with Earth Camp? This is very unlike them, in my opinion. At least from 2293. Well, with your setup, Kenny, it's kind of nice to have the Gorgo. That would give you finally your garrison captain. And then also you can flex Gorgo into the field, but like kind of like you're alluding to now, you're kind of then breaking up Skippy Lou, where you would have to run Gorgo Lou or Lou Gorgo, and then bring back the Guan Yu Skippy. But it would give you that garrison option finally. 7 iconic crystals is a nice bullet. That's the one thing I'm seeing right now that I'm kind of like where do people get so many iconic crystals from? 'Cause I'm pretty ready to make my archer set, and I only have 2 iconic crystals right now. And I've only wasted one that's chilling on a cav set that I haven't like fully made yet. So I'm like, where do people get all these iconic crystals? Because like per KVK season, you're gonna get like 4. Are they in bundles or something? Like what the fuck? So this flag's about to get rallied. Well, yeah, Bullet. I mean, a lot of time, my friend. A lot of time and a lot of money. That's why. Bro, if I had all the money back that I spent in this game, I could. Do you know the account that the kind of account that I could buy? Accounts that I could buy? Shit. All right, we got arrow tower action from water camp. This might save them a little bit. They got to make sure that they kind of protect this thing with their life. It's down past 50% health already. It does not seem to be doing much. There's just way too much field presence from fire. And here comes a rally. Oh, this is the guy that's doing recruitment for them. Who's doing the rally? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go 15 Gerbot. Don't sell, Ken. You're not going to get much for it. Trust me. I'm not. I checked like a while ago, and this is when the market for the accounts was like decent. The market for accounts right now is shit. When I inquired about it, I was only able to get $1,000 for my account. God, this flag is gonna get torched. Bullet. The Insta rally and swarm. Earth Camp's getting wrecked on the other side too. Oh, William Primary, what are you doing? It's very complicated, Kenny. Well, the piloting aspect isn't complicated, but like for me, I can never do that because I used all my main email stuff. So like if you're like a person like me who used all of your actual main in real life email stuff, you're GG's. Can't really get a pilot unless it's someone that you absolutely trust. And then second, when it comes to selling an account, then you can unlink all that stuff, but it's such a process. From what I've heard. Yeah, see, I was silly too. I never thought to use like a secondary or just like a fake email. Never thought of selling the account, to be honest. Ooh, is that a Henry Charles? Ooh, are they still swarming? Gorgo Hera. Is it Gorgo Hera? Gorgo Xeno now? Nope, no more swarm. Good response from Earth with the field presence. Charles, welcome to the stream. I have not heard any news on Cav Commanders. Nada. We probably won't hear anything until we're kind of winding down on the Lapu Lapu cycles. So not this MGE, but the following MGE, you'll probably start to hear some tricklings of the Cav Commanders come out. I'm curious, the Cav release is going to potentially coincide with the massive graphics update that Lilith was planning and kind of announced that they were going to do in summer. So how that's going to affect the Commander releases, I don't know. There is a potential that with that graphics update and release, you know, maybe we get a whole thing of new Commanders, you know, that'd be kind of cool. Lilith kind of break the meta again and just force people to scramble, like, what are we gonna invest in? That would be kind of sick, honestly. I think I'd kind of like that. You shift the meta up totally. You wouldn't know who to invest in. It would kind of be refreshing in a way for the community to kind of figure out what direction you want to go. Would they do that? Probably not, because it would affect their pockets, but that would be really cool. Hungy Bear, where'd you go? Damn, Chiz just got a fate changer. How is that even possible at 100 million power? How does that happen? Can you teach me how to do that? Ooh. Ooh, Wind Camp making a move. Oh, wait. I guess it is a safe fish play because of the arrow tower. No cities are going to be allowed around this thing. That will allow them, as soon as I, what does that do? No, what are you doing? Stay in the flag. Stay in the flag. It's one troop. What are you scared of? My guy. Like, why retreat? Why retreat into the, Jesus, Lordy, Mother of Mary. It's one dude. Whoa, where am I going? All right. No, fire cam's still looking strong. Whole hour they're gonna have to deal with not being able to touch this flag or that flag, and they gotta wait a little bit longer. So by the time banner piece is done, that flag is going to be able to get attacked. That arrow tower may have been a waste up here. I think it was. I think you wasted that, guys. on, I don't say tons, decent amount of sad faces coming back there. Arrow tower not burning anymore. Mams, welcome to the stream. Earth Camp is definitely doing better than Water Camp right now. Earth Camp is doing all wait. Yeah, yes. Hold on, I got that mixed up. Yes, they are. I don't know why I thought you said wind. I was like thinking said earth, but I was thinking wind. No, yeah, Earth Camp is definitely doing better than water. But I think water's just it's inevitable at this point that water is going to get pushed out. It doesn't even look close on that side. And even though Earth is kind of getting pushed a little bit right now, or at least they had everything on a burn, I think Earth is going to be able to hold long enough until fire clears water out. It doesn't even look close from between Earth and water, in my opinion. And I mean, you got down there freaking 2133 is an Imperium, but I don't think that they're an actual Imperium. You can see, I think that those stars matter, especially with really young kingdoms like 2934. Well, they're not much. Yeah, 2934, any of the 3000s. When you got a kingdom that has 4 stars, that they don't get that for no reason. So the fact that 2934 showing the way that they have, it doesn't even look close. So I think it's only a matter of time before fire pushes them off the zig. They're probably gonna have to chomp through probably a lot of flag stacks down here. It might get a little bit interesting because water doesn't have great TP positioning, so maybe it opens up a little bit more for them here, but I think at that point it's too late. I think right now the main thing that is kind of giving Wind Camp the advantage is just their use of the directives. I think the directives have been used a little bit better, and they're able to use a little bit more of them as well, since they have the 3 alliances in action right now, whereas Earth Camp only has 2. So with Earth Camp only having 2 alliances that can use directives, they're already at a disadvantage, because you have an arrow tower down here, you have Banner of Peace over here, you have a Banner of Peace and an arrow tower over here, and then you have for Earth Camp a Banner of Peace here and a Banner of Peace here, and then all of this just wide open. So again, I really think they need to get SIP in here and maybe allow for, get some flags ready or something, like push up here. It's a tough call, it really is. I think they need to get SIP involved and start popping off some of these alliance directives, especially right in the middle here, whereas Earth Camp, Wind Camp kind of missed out on an opportunity to use an arrow tower up here on this spot with their Banner of Peace. This Banner of Peace is still playing a pretty huge role in the tide of battle. I had mentioned before that Earth Camp used a very nice Banner of Peace down here to kind of control the tempo of the fight and where they wanted it to go, to kind of force it over here. But then Air responded and used their own Banner of Peace, says, okay, well, we want to fight over here too. And in the meantime, we're going to go around your Banner of Peace and kind of make that a non-factor anyway. So I think as of right now, an hour or so into Kingsland, I think Wind has outplayed Earth a little bit. A little bit, not a lot, a little bit. I think they're, you know, and it tells by what's going on the map. Is there a rally going on that flag again? Yes, it is. Mr. Mori is probably in there. Ew, gross. As my man Talk sends me a report on Discord. Okay, stabilizing a little bit here. They've been able to extinguish only one set of burns on these Earth flags. I think this one maybe just went a little bit longer. One set of burns over there. I know that this is probably going to be the priority burn for Wind Camp. At least I would probably call priority if I was in leadership over there, because in doing so, oh, there is a flag stacked somewhere. Where's the other flag? Oh, there it is. Still, that would probably be my priority there, or then shifting priority over here. This would actually probably be priority flag for me. Get rid of all this territory, or deactivate it, and force them to make a move. Oh, there's the rally. On cue. Yep. Definitely going to be priority flag right there. Dang. Instant swarm and rally. Instant. 3K 2600 on the swarm. The swarm is hurting a little bit. Here comes 35 MW. I see a lot of 35 and NGU. March is coming. There's no field presence for Earth whatsoever. This flag is going to catch a burn with a follow-up swarm with the Ethelfled. This is going to get about around 25% health now. That is definitely the priority flag right now. Definitely the priority flag for Wind Camp. This one is just above 50% health, so I would assume that they're probably going to go and attack and rotate onto that next one. Potentially, or actually no, they're going to go onto this flag as well. This is another key flag. This is probably one and two priority on flag for them. See if Syriax can hold, if he's going to be in there. Thank you, Syriax. Ooh, good trade there. Good trade. Sounded a little yeah. Mori doing they're putting in work on those trades. Oh no, wait. Am I reading? No, I'm reading that wrong. No, I'm not reading that wrong. It's all that AoE. It's probably from the swarms, but I mean, they're getting it done. And again, a lot of these, with them being Imperiums, they're going to want to drop power. So I think you're going to see a lot of swarms. I don't think you're going to see people really caring about these trades hurting too much, as long as they can put as much damage. Wind Camp really has to act fast here. They don't have time on their side, because Water Camp is getting wrecked. Like you can see, look, instant swarms with these rallies. These guys want to drop Imperium, so they're gonna go balls to the wall. I don't think they're gonna care about trades. It's all objective right now. They want to catch burns, they want to get flags down, and they want to chomp away as much territory from Earth Camp as possible, so they can go and help Water, because Water desperately needs it. Guys, if you're not done so, hit that like button, consider subscribing. Four Imperium KVK, Tides of War, very interesting stuff. We have banner of pieces all over the place. We have arrow towers all over the place. There are still more arrow towers and banner pieces to come into play. Both of these flags are going to have about 1 burn left. Maybe there's 2 burns left potentially. Here comes the open field presence of Earth Camp. You can see 94 XP, a little bit of SIP potentially. I think it's 94 XP mainly. I think it's too little too late on those flag holds. This banner of peace flag is wrecking them right now. Hunky, welcome to the stream. Yes, so it's definitely going to take a while for sure. I'm just trying to, trying to do my announcing and make it as hype and stuff, yeah, it's definitely going to take some time. Potentially going to take some time. The fact that there's a few banner pieces in play and still to use, but Fire Camp is just looking so overwhelming on Water. I don't know how long Water is going to be able to hold this pressure. But as I kind of mentioned earlier, there's a lot of Imperiums here, so Fire Camp might just take the slow route, or a slower route, to ensure that they're killing off the proper amount of troops. Because I don't think either one of these, I don't think Fire Camp wants this to end rather quickly. Morning Star, welcome to the stream. Hello. Roberto. This kind of is definitely giving me our KVK vibes. We were Wind Camp, burning Earth Camp, and just going next. Burn a flag, next. Here comes the next Wind Camp rally on a... Which flag is this going on to? Where? Oh, there you go. 94 XP flag. Tons of field presence. What do you call a Mexican who just lost his car? A carbron. I don't know. What is it? Hells yeah, that longer lovin', man. That longer lovin's what it's all about. Carlos. Yeah, Wind Camp is being really ruthless right now, whereas I think Fire wants to take a little bit more of a prolonged potential approach. Wind just wants to go. It was never hilarious when I see you got the Filipino accent. Carlos. Carlos. I guess it still works. I had another like Hispanic joke too. I can't remember it too. Oh, I think it's like why can't a Spanish person be a firefighter? Because they can't tell the difference between Jose and Hose B. Jose, you know, it's a traditional Spanish name. Whose KVK is this? This is 2293. Chisgule, all of our friends over there, Maury, Syriacs, Yerp, I believe. Racist. Yeah, I'm gonna get canceled for that one. I'm technically Hispanic, so I can say it. Boo, bad jokes. And then on the other side, you have 2934 in Fire Camp, which in Realm of Sobek, they were Archer. Welcome to the stream. Archer, who is Spanish, I think Mexican as well. All love. That's one that's just been in the depths of my brain for forever, so I don't really have many jokes, but that one stuck with me because I thought it was pretty good. 2934 on this side, which is the Realm of Sobek, second place participant in Osiris League, and 4-time KVK winner, looking for their 5th star in 5 KVKs. And then down here, a bunch of other kingdoms. You have 1486 and 2133 down here, and then 1603 and 3035 over here, which 3035 also has 4 KVK wins in looking for their 5th. Chisgule taking yet another KVKL. That's what I was kind of saying, Nug. For those who watch sports, there is a Drake curse. Because he bets on sports and usually goes the other way. You now have the Chisgule curse. I think is starting to become a thing. I don't know how many L's that would put him at consecutively. But I mean, from the 254 loss, he migrated, right? And then lost another KVK. But it's not a streak because I think 2293 won their last KVK. Just waiting for his "we migrating to insert soon to be dead kingdom here" vid nugget. L's all around for Mr. Chiz. Let's see if they're gonna go back and rally this flag now. 2934 members. They're impressive. Bullet. Just love gaming. Welcome to the stream. I know. They got a fair amount of beef in this kingdom from what it looks like. I mean, they didn't get second place in OL for no reason. It looks like they're international based, but with a decent Korean influence here. There's definitely some Viet players in here as well, as I was looking. He's searching for an OL win, only getting them L's. Maybe I shouldn't look for an OL win either. But it's a little bit easier for me to move amongst kingdoms than I guess it is for Chiz. Crown R4 is from 1647. I have no idea. Potentially. Does he have something in here? Not sure. I'm not a big knowing personalities type streamer. Kenny, I'm sorry, Kenny. I'm sorry. But yeah, they look solid. They look legit. I hope that when the dust settles, they can respond to me. I'm going to be following up, but 2975 and this kingdom look really promising. And I think they'll be able to get one more Osiris League after this before the realms shift again. When will you push power to beat Hen? Yeah, right. Never. Maybe when I get into a kingdom like that and I can get a fair amount of speed ups, so then I could use those speed ups for fighting. No, I'm still looking around. I haven't like really been looking, but like 2975, I have a feeling I could probably get into because Hunky's there, as well as my friend Egg, and they were Osiris League winners last OL in the Realm of Sobek. So I can most likely get in there just because I have Egg and Hunky there. But I mean, 2934 is looking pretty good because they get a lot of stars. So I don't know what 2975's KVK record is, but I mean, it's on the wall for 2934. That was interesting. Yeah, I know, I heard. Yeah. I was talking to Egg the other day. He's like, just don't mention Hunky. He's on the shit list right now. Oh, ooh. Okay, here we go. Here's Fire starting to say, okay, let's accelerate this a little bit. Maybe because Earth Camp is starting to feel it a little bit. But yeah, it looks like Fire Camp is going to try and start to accelerate this a little bit. 3035 also looks kind of promising. I kind of like what I'm seeing here from 3035 as well. Very nice field presence. Probably, you know, most likely leading this camp. Got an Asher Benapal and a Henry rally with a swarm, of course, as we've been seeing on these last few rallies from Wind Camp, just going in with the instant rally and swarms. All the field presence here is in favor of Wind Camp. Not much Earth Camp to be found. Over here you see a couple of SIP members trickling in. A little bit of 94 XP. Will Maury's garrison hold? Pretty sure this is Maury's garrison. Still controlling the field quite handily. Looks like there's a little bit of skirmishing coming from up top, but it's really just kind of to deter some of these guys from trying to extend down and push down. Someone's got to be. Maury, I think, looks like he might be solo filling to an extent because he's dropped rather quickly. I think he's got a 20 million power drop in just these first 2 hours. $55. Yeah, he's losing some troops quick. It's decent. I wouldn't use it as a go-to, but I think your primary marches right now are ZL Herman, Boudica YSG probably, and then, oh no, I'm sorry, Boudica Asher I think is ideal, but that's an MG commander, and then probably you're going to be using Henry YSG. Let's see, he was at like 101. 97 million, that's just probably from full hospital, to be honest. Mm, 35 MW. Oh no, yeah, they're still pushing up here. Yeah, not much coming in from Earth Camp, man. He's waiting for help. 381k he just healed in his hospital, so he's gonna jump back up 3 million power. So he's like killed, I don't know, 1 million troops. Not even, I mean, not 1 million, 100k since this thing started. Who is filling this flag? How are they managing? That's a big commitment to city hopping here. Hashtag value. ROK loading screen music? What do you mean, this song? What? He's using all field marches right now too, that's why. So they're all 350,000 that can't get in. Oh. Yeah, I like that loading screen music. Curious. Oh, yawn. Oh, who's hitting the yawn? Oh, they're hitting Mori City. Oh, lordy. He's got a yawn too? What a beast. You know the crazy part is on this, guys? I'm calling it right now because it's probably been about 10 minutes. Like being able to hear the Dirty Dan Gaming stream above the music. 7K gem event, I'm on the last level without spending, and spending minimal AP. I was using AP in the beginning, but I didn't use a lot. I was chaining some barbs. Yeah, I maybe used like 40 of the 50 pots, 50 AP pots. See, no spend. Shut up, Hunky. I saw in the N7 chat. You're in KVK. You have KVK barbs. You're gonna use those AP pots. No, I'm not free to play. I'm like a mid spender. I have my moments. I have moments where I'm a very low spender. I have moments where, like, a few days ago I did Hunt for History. I maxed that bundle and got wrecked. So you can check out that stream if you want. I got wrecked on In Search of Wonders too. So definitely not free to play, but yay for pay. On these events, I know that I can finish them without spending on them. So might as well just do it. So I was saying, yeah, the funny part is this this rally should finish soon. I mean, they're still swarming this thing, man. I think they're giving up on the swarm a little bit here. Oh, they're using the Gorgo Attila in the flag. Okay, so it's kind of deterring the swarm a little bit more. Still field control, but I have a feeling as soon as that's done, if they're not already doing so, these flags are going to be ready to be repaired. And then the follow-up rallies are going to come. It's 93k, 10k, 99k on the swarms. Oh my god, 7k, 68k, 5k. Ooh. That's why the reports are looking so good, the ones that Syriac sent me. Bro, Chiz trying to get into a flag with 396k troops. Come on, dog. Is it siege too? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm sure he oh, they canceled the rally? Yeah. I'm sure he does in 2605 too. That rally ended up being 699 to 1.8 in favor of Earth Camp. But again, it's all swarm. And like I said, they're probably going to switch focus over here anyway. So, like, that flag is prio to an extent, but these are going to cut. Like, these are going to cut a nice chunk of territory. And then SIP's going to kind of come in, which they're going to have Banner of Peace and the arrow towers available to use. So, got to keep an eye on what's going on over here, because they are, or Windcamp is going to be able to start sneaking up into this little area and kind of nullify the Banner of Peace down here. Yeah, standby troops would be stupid. I know I've said that before in past streams. This is enough. This is Banner of Peace and arrow towers makes Kingsland much more interesting. We don't need standby troops in Kingsland. That was a stupid comment. I retract it entirely. That's the last burn on that one. I'm pretty sure they probably have a flag stacked somewhere. Yeah. Flag being built over yonder. 2 minutes until that is done. Let's see, did they start burning these flags at all? Nope. Block the build spots with, yeah, that's what I thought too. Never know. You never know. This is weird. It's a weird KVK with these arrow towers. If you can wiggle one in somewhere and that arrow tower can hit those cities, like that's what we did to push into that zone 6. Oh, holy lordy mother of Mary. Oh no. 6 mil dead to 12. Yeah, that's what the swarms are gonna do. Like, let's go peek at some of these guys. 63k, 121k, 75k. These are all max tech players though, so I mean they probably can afford it. 72k, 41k. Ooh, no deads. 68. Yeah. Man, makes me wish that I had infantry gear. Oh man, I hope we get a good I honestly don't think they'll do a smite commander that's Cav because of Attila. Jerry Davis, welcome to the stream. Check out Kingdom 2975. They won last OL in Sobek. They're moving to Bastet, but I think they are still strongest kingdom in the realm. Pull them up, check them out. Their stats 70. Yeah, I have friends in 2975. Hunky's there. My buddy Egg is there. Although I was told when I mentioned OL, I need like 5 sets of legendary to even be like considered, and I'm like, fuck. Can I be a backup at least? Can I be like the last backup? Like, I know how to play Arc, and I'll have 4 full sets soon. They're not gonna be iconic, but it'll be 4. Hey, I'm ready. It's gonna be, I'm gonna have that. My archer set will be done pretty much. So, and then I need hella accessories. Don't chase being a garrison and rally lead, kids, if you're not ready for it. Focus open field. Hey. Hope you guys lose now. Kidding. I still might be able to get into the kingdom, so I take that back. I only need weapon for it. I can make it now, but I obviously don't want to do that. Gloves are ready to make. Pants and boots are ready to make. I need to get the helmet, chest piece, and then the weapon will obviously be last. In inventory, I have these. I have this blueprint, and then I just need to get the set gloves, set boots, and the shield. I don't think I have the shield yet. Very close to the shield. Short way out. Ooh, another flag. Yes, yes, I know. We're getting there, we're getting there. Once KVK starts up, I'm gonna craft that set. That's not proper English. I tell Lele that all the time too. That's a double positive. Chain more fast. Just chain faster. Goddamn Aussies. That's not proper English. Eat more fast. You got eat more faster, chain more faster, better. Oh, God. You're all sounding like fucking like Drax or something from Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, there we go. Bye-bye flag. There's a cut. There's a cut. Oof. Got laid instead. Missing out, dude. Or you can get laid while watching it. That's what I did not do. Why waste time, say lot word when few word do trick? It does. Shit, if that was acceptable, I would do that too. Back flags coming. I don't know what that's from, Kenny. Once you say it, I might be like, oh yeah, but off the top of my head, no. Make a stream a little boring, yeah. Office. Okay. Who says it? Michael? Or Dwight? Kevin. Okay, I could see that. Yeah, that's totally a Kevin thing to say, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Damn, 2.5 hours. All right. I'm probably gonna go for like only another half hour or so. I do have work today, so I kind of want to chill out beforehand. But I'm gonna keep coming back to this KVK. I'll probably end up streaming tomorrow too. My best calf gear. Whoa. This is like specifically if you want to be rally garrison lead, but as us mere mortals, we really shouldn't chase that. So you should probably chase something more along the lines of this, with a ring and a horn. Obviously, that's totally fine. You can ignore the dagger, put a horn on, and do something a little bit more like this. This is more reasonable. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you get the set bonus, 4-piece set bonus. They don't have anything saving those flags, do they? Do not think so. Yeah, you want to get rid of the troop cap at some point. Horn, dagger, Mora's web. I think probably would be the order that would go in. Maybe Karak drums, but horn specifically. Like that'll be the next, like once I'm done with like my actual gears, since I have all the rings for my sets, what I'll probably start doing then is making a few horns. I'll probably make like 2 more horns, and then I'm probably gonna run 3 horns, the dagger since I have that already. Oh, and then probably Greatest Glory. I have Vengeance too, so I don't know, we'll see, but probably at least 2 more horns. It's serviceable bullet, but don't iconic it just yet. That would probably be something that I iconic last. You'd want to iconic your rings, your horns. Five rings, 5 horns, dagger, web. That's what I've heard. But that's like a sea whale build again. Like sea whale's a whale. 3 horns, web. Yeah. Remember, sea whale's a whale. So like again, like I know my buddy Rave is big on sea whales, like sea whale stuff. But he has also 7 marches, so he can supplement some of that other stuff. But yeah, I mean, I would probably keep my dagger, do the 3 horns. I might replace the web with the drums. I think drums have a little bit more value when it comes to maybe OL, I think I want to say. That said, the one that I sent you, then focus on iconic, and then maybe Archer Marches. Archer Marches is nice too because it's cheap. You can get purple and blues and still get pretty decent trades. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, there we go. You better get out of there, Mr. 68 million. This looks very familiar. I'm pretty sure we were banged up right on a flag here with this little mountain. Pretty sure it was almost exactly the same setup when we were playing our Tides of War KVK. Oh, it's too funny. This flag's gonna get done first though, no? Yeah. Ooh, close. Very, very close. Let's see over here. Wiggling through. Are they going to push? Probably not. Ooh. Ah, okay. They made space for FT to come through. So they might leave FT to focus up top. Fire Camp will. Yeah, they're gonna leave FT to focus up top while they start pushing from the bottom. I think they need to do that now. They need to start acting with a little bit more urgency, Fire Camp, for sure. Ooh, first arrow tower from Fire Camp side. I don't know why they're using it there. It doesn't really seem like they need to be honest. I think that they should have saved it. But I guess they still do get 2 more uses out of it, so they kind of had to use one sooner or later. These are burning, these are burning. Oh, another rally on this flag. Rally or swarm? Rally. Rally and swarm. Thank God we didn't have them. That didn't have a lot of Gorgo Attilas in Kingsland. That would have been brutal. I think there was only one. Well, it looks like there's only one for Earth Camp as well. I mean, look, you can still you can use him in the field. It's just he's not really clearing the field for you as much, but he still has an impact on people's hospitals. That's always been my way of thinking, but you know, when it comes to field fighting, you want the skill damage to clear field faster rather than what Attila does is just kind of slowly, you know, slowly get you down. But he's also doing a nice chunk to your hospital. But now with the you know, expanded skill damage range, you're doing as much sev wounds as what Attila does anyway. But once we saw smite damage become a thing, I was just like, oh, I was like, dude. Yeah, that's probably the main reason I'm gonna go ahead and max my Luce and not just leave him 5551. And then I'm gonna ignore Skippy. I was going to slowly start spinning wheels on him, but I'll just rock my Luce, Alex. It's fine, and then I'll wait for like the next round of like smite damage commanders to pair with Luce or something like that. I don't want to backpedal. I don't want to backpedal too much. I'm not an infantry main, so I only have one set of infantry gear to use anyway. So I might as well wait for the next smite damage commander to come out. That's probably going to synergize a little bit better than what Skippy does. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to back. I already kind of backpedaled a little bit in doing ZL and maxing him. No, I totally understand that, Kenny. Although I still have to play to a little bit more of a cav heavy lineup because that's what my gear requires me to do. So I do still need to, although I'm focusing meta, I still need to keep cav in the forefront of my mind, with heads, sculpts, gems, because that's what my gear is going to dictate now. Unfortunately, it's just the position that I'm in. So when it comes to archers and infantries, I'm keeping, you know, one march until I can catch everything up, until I can catch all the gear up and whatnot. And then I start to expand if I want to, or then I just, you know, because right now I'm doing this. I'm going wide with my gear and commanders, not so much wide on commanders. I'm going deep with commanders in terms of the investment. But with the gear, I need to go wide and catch up. Accessories, full sets, and then, well, that's another thing too. Like a perfect example, like I just maxed ZL. He still pairs perfectly fine with Boudica, but Herman is also kind of niche. Like we don't know how Herman is going to perform with other commanders in the future, whereas ZL is kind of universal. ZL is going to be that commander that you're going to be able to go for. Very similarly with Luce, he's going to be that commander because there's going to be more smite, or hopefully there's more smite damage commanders that are going to come out. So I'm kind of banking on that. If not, then I kind of lick my wounds and just, you know, I'm stuck with the Luce Alex for a little bit. The Luce Alex is doing fine, and I love that the buff that Alex brings to the field. The 30% damage bonus for my troops is really, really big. Kua was a better example for sure. Yeah. But yeah, I don't want to backpedal too much because Skippy is now almost what, 2 years old. So I don't want to backpedal too much. Again, if I had more infantry gear, then I could kind of warrant going back and then maybe setting up to have 2 infantry marches at some point. But I just, my gear doesn't ask that of me. Cortex. Oh yeah, and Ruz. Yeah, putting Skippy in S tier. I understand. Yeah, and I agree too. I mean, I think Skippy is such a good commander. But again, I just don't want to make the mistake of working on him, and then here comes the next guy who probably perfectly synergizes with Luce. You know, if the next guy that synergizes with Luce better, then I'm like, oh shit. You know, I don't think we're just going to get this one round of smite damage commanders. I do think that smite damage might pertain more so to infantry going forward. I really don't know or think, I don't think, but I also don't know if we're going to have smite damage commanders because of what we see with Attila here. At least we're not going to get a rally or a garrison version of smite damage with Cav, because as we're seeing here, it's very overpowered. But yeah, see, everything's dictated on gear, you know, gear, and also troops to an extent too. That's another reason why with my the way that my troops are built too, I still need to keep Cav in the forefront of my mind. Smite damage is a new thing. It won't go away until something new comes out. Oh, I agree. And I think they're going to keep smite damage more so for infantry commanders. I think, personal opinion. I think you'll still see archers with very high nukes and skill damage. That's kind of what is asked of them in the archer tree as well. I think that smite damage might be the infantry niche, because infantry also needed that niche as well. They didn't really have that thing that was kind of setting them apart from everyone else. You know, archers, very high skill damage. I would say infantry was kind of getting there, but infantry is also very slow too. Keep your smelly horses away from my archers. What's up, Josh? Welcome to the stream. I'm chasing down those archers, man. I'll still never forget that 2070 KVK that I was in though, and everybody was using archers at that point too. gave smite range. That's a fair point. That's a fair point too. Who knows? We'll see. I think the next few commander releases will kind of dictate, but at the moment I'm so low on universals and stuff too. I kind of just need to save and then properly dump when a whole, you know, lineup of meta commanders is, or new commanders, meta commanders are kind of available to us. I only have like 300 sculpts right now. So I am playing a little bit of catch up. And we're frozen. Ooh. They're still going? They're still going on that? Yeah, they are still going. The 50% extra damage nugget. Boss, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good morning, good morning. It's afternoon for us, bro. East Coast gang. It's 12:37 in the afternoon. Oh, normal damage. I'm sorry. Okay, yes. Yeah. Yes, you're getting 50% normal damage total with Attila. God damn. Let's see. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I don't think that we're gonna see a rally garrison. I think Lilith might be, or maybe we will. Maybe we will see a rally garrison smite damage Cav commander, and just Lilith definitely loves Cav, probably the most out of any of the troop types. Starting to lean a little bit more towards archers now. Are they just so swarming this without a rally? Where's the... No, there's a rally thingy here, right? So confused. Plotto, what's up, homie? Welcome to the stream. Going good, man. Just watching some of this exciting Imperium. Tides of War. I think Tides of War is my new favorite mode. Easily. Arrow towers, banner pieces, all these cool little functions for leadership. It makes it so entertaining. It's so refreshing. Although I haven't seen Storm of Stratagems yet. Oof. Oh. Ooh, nice banner piece here. That's the first one from SIP, so we will not expect another one. I think the banner piece cooldown is it 24 hour? Can't remember the cooldowns, to be honest. Oh, yep, here we go. No, they are gonna press up. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This Kingsland's definitely gonna take a while. What an interesting Kingsland it's going to be. I know Earth is gonna stabilize after a certain point, but then you're also gonna come into the point of downtimes. I mean, this is a quote unquote Imperium KVK, but it's not like, I don't want to say it's like a top tier high end Imperium KVK where you're gonna have pilots, or a lot of pilots, I should say. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens during these downtimes. That might have been also too why 2934 said, hey, FT, why don't you guys start pushing up ahead? Because, I mean, obviously they have to take over this point, but 2934 might start to hit a downtime soon. It's getting a little late in Asia. Let me know if they need pilots. Bullet, the pilot hunter. There's a Discord for that, I believe, too. I don't know what it is, but I've heard that there's a Discord for pilots. Where is it going? What, boss? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Luce Charles Rally. Bruh. Oh no. $514 down here. Oh, of course. How about that Luce Charles, huh? Huh? All right, well, they're definitely not getting Maury's flag down, it looks like. So they're just gonna have to go around slowly. Oof. Oh no. Damn, they are... If these Freeburn guys, they're 1, 2... Oh, well, they're like cut anyway. Oh my god. This was a huge blow for them. They are regaining some of that territory back, though. Oh, this was the familiar spot over here, too. This was the very familiar spot for us last KVK. When we were banging on Earth camp over here. Oh. Yeah, Archer, the arrow towers, the you know, zone 5 is very refreshing with standby troops, banner of pieces. Like, it's even the Kingsland setup too, with just, you know, everything squared off. You get a little bit more of these diagonal plays in here that you can squeak more. You know, you have your initial fronts, but then you can squeak in a new alliance similar to what we did. Probably I want to say it might be the best KVK mode. I've never played Storm Stratagems yet, so I don't know, but I've obviously Strive for the Ages, whatever. It's like KVK2. Heroic Anthem is always going to be a classic, nice KVK to, if you know, to kind of go into. But I don't like the Kingsland setup unless they changed it. But I really, because with Heroic Anthem, it's not squared off like this, and you have some very close flag fights right here that can kind of wrap up a Kingsland rather quickly. What else? Warriors Unbound. I haven't played. Well, actually, I have played, but not in its entirety. But large maps, I think that one can be fun too. Maybe shrinking the map a little bit. And then what else? King of the Nile, meh. This might be the best KVK format. Up to 80k troops, 52k cap, 24k siege, 6k archers, and 6k infantry. There you go. Slow but steady, bullet. Slow but steady. Barb chain. Telling you, barb chain, barb chain, barb chain. Especially with an account that drain like that, you gotta chain like crazy. That's tough. That is tough. Just do the go to zone 1. Zone 1, farm level 1 nodes. You'll have to log into the game pretty much every like 10 minutes or so, collect your resources, and you usually get around like 6 to 10 of the trowels every 10 minutes or so. So that's what I've done, and I've, you know, I'm on 25. Yeah. It's like I'll finish this easily in 3 days just by doing that method. Very minimal barb farming too. Damn. Okay. Okay, FT41, I see you. The French touch. Low level barbs for resources. Go, bullet, go. 1641. Rally, rally. Where are they going? Oh, just a small let's ball. Field control for wind is crazy right now, yo. Are they a solid 2 Kingdom Alliance? 35 MW and 35 RW. Oh my god, they are. Wow. Okay. Impressive. Another one on my list. Sorry, Kenny. I keep bringing it back up. This is the weaker one. Let me see. RW. I do not, to be honest. Not great though. Like you're not getting, yeah, you're not getting this massive amount of conquest coins back, or seasonal coins, I should say, whatever. All right, guys. I think that's probably where I'm gonna leave it. Actually, let me sit up as I say laters. Yeah, I'm gonna go chill out a little bit before work. Probably KVK Tech does work in Home Kingdom, yes. Probably going to come back tomorrow and stream because this is gonna go more than a day for sure. See you in game in 2581. No leaving. Yeah, I'm probably gonna come back and stream this tomorrow, so hit that like button on the way out. Thank you guys so much for chilling. Yeah, let's go Earth Camp, let's go Fire Camp. Fuck them up. Hold the line, hold the line. All right, y'all, I'm out. Take care. Love y'all. Happy weekend. Peace.